Multiple bits of news coming out this morning, and all of them actually seem pretty good. There's one bit at the end that we'll talk about as well, but most of this seems like some pretty great news. Let's get going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking a little rough. I'm feeling a little rough. It's the morning, but I have a bunch of DMs I was getting spammed with saying things like, DM, you're wrong. You can get invocations on primary weapons, etc. And I was starting to question my sanity, because if you actually look, it was not that long ago. In fact, only 23 hours ago, we posted a video that we essentially proved the fact that you cannot get invocations on these. But I was getting screenshots from them showing up in the vault. I'm getting screenshots of people just getting one in a drop, etc. But one of them had a common theme, which is that all of the photos I was getting are from things that just happened, like the vault just filled with items, the legendary items, they just got a drop with one, etc. So I was getting a little bit suspicious, so I reached out and asked Blizzard about this, and I also went and dug in to the actual game itself, and look what I found. I found a primary weapon with an invocation on a recent filling of the vault. So I, of course, wondering what is going on. I mean, I just spent 2 days looking into this and trying to figure this bug out. I went in to talk to Blizzard, and these Blizzard people worked over a weekend on their time off to prove the validity of what we were saying, to discover what the bug was, implement a solution to actually fix the bug, and then put that into the game all within, and if you look at my timeline on the recent proof video where I proved it to Blizzard here, that's why I needed the proof. So I needed your guys' help. And shout out to all the people that went out and looked for invocations on primaries. You helped prove this. All within 23 hours of this video being released, we have an actual solution to the game, and you can see the proof in the game right there. This is confirmed from them. This is officially a hotfix bug fix, and this will be posted in the patch notes to further prove that it was actually a bug fix. But the cool W part about this is not only did they fix it quickly, but you guys kind of got to be involved in all of it, because the proof of like everyone going and being like, no, there's none here, DM, check from this server, none on this one, none on Town Portal, none on Worldstone, whatever, all the people checking in, and then all of Reddit looking and all my friends looking, no one was able to find an invocation on primary, but now they're everywhere. It's hot fixed. It's a W. We did it, boys. There's one other W that I want to mention today, because it's kind of a good news type of day. I mean, actually, in my opinion, it's maybe a great news type of day, because I think that this should be something we're focusing on. Now, in the event here, if you look, I want to talk about this. In the shop, one of my feedbacks was that the Strawman sack kind of is boring, and these items, while maybe they're okay, there obviously should be Puros in here, because the one thing that we all want to see is Puros in events, because if we get Puros, we can craft 5-star legendary gems, and this game's not very free-to-play friendly. Free-to-plays need a path to victory for 5-star legendary gems, and this is one such way that they can do it with Puros. Well, there was no Puros in this event, so that was one of our harsh feedbacks to them. Well, if you actually look, they just sent out 2 Puros for the event. I think what this is an understanding that events should have pearls in them, and I believe this is a sign going forward. No, this is not official or anything. This is just I'm putting a tinfoil hat on for this. I believe this is a sign that they're taking the feedback these events need pearls. I think we're going to start seeing the new events like Hungry Moon, etc., showing up with pearls as well. And if we start seeing pearls in every single event, and it's something you can earn, it gives you a reason to do the event, but more importantly, it gives a reason for free-to-play players to hang on and have some hope to actually get the 40 needed, because it's so many you need. It takes so long to do it, that getting the 40 needed at a reasonable pace is going to be highly important to the consistency of players wanting to play the game, especially when it comes to free to play. So seeing Puros in any capacity is a W for me, and I would like to encourage this from Blizzard whenever I see this, because I think Puros are a really major path to victory for the majority of casual players, because we all care about getting legendary gems. One of the largest complaints I've seen, in fact, Kyra Mobile mentioned this as well when he was quitting, it takes a really long time to grind anything. And I think legendary gems in particular are the thing that takes the longest to grind. So seeing solutions to these problems, I'm always going to be giving a thumb up from, in my own personal opinion. One other common thing I want to address, the losing of Valor badges when you server transfer. This is something that is becoming known right now. If you server transfer, it seems like your badges disappear on you, the badges that give you the bonus percentages. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that this is a bug. I think this could actually be by design. I think they might be trying to keep the integrity of the servers that they're merging into intact, where what they're going to do is make everyone re-earn the Valor badges since you guys are all now on the same server, the strength of your opponents, etc. change. That would be my guess. Now, I'm I'm not 100% sure. This could be a bug. It could be unintended, but something tells me that the Valor badges more than likely are being wiped on purpose when you server transfer, I would think. Now, if you actually look at the server merge overview, when you go in here, it says you're going to keep your battleground, your equipment, materials, gems, keep your friends, keep all that. It doesn't say anything about Valor badges in particular. So I'm wondering if that's like a sneaky, like they didn't say that it will be gone, but they didn't say you're going to be keeping it literally either. So I'm not 100% sure if this one's actually going to be getting fixed or not. Either way, just so you know, the way badges actually work, it's not a huge deal, because the way badges actually work is your last 3 cycles are what's going to be on here. Your last 3 cycles get picked, and then it falls off, and you have to do it again. So because of that, everyone's badges are only what they've been doing recently. So it's not really a huge deal in the long run. But as of right now, what you'll probably notice is you're probably going to notice a drop in your life, because from my understanding, the life goes everywhere, but the damage side of it is only active within the actual right activities. If this doesn't seem correct, someone feel free to correct me. I haven't done a bunch of testing on it. This is just what I've heard and what I've seen. And that's kind of where we're at with it. So you might see some of your stats technically going down if you do a server transfer or you server merge. Check your Deeds of Valor just by going here, clicking Deeds of Valor, and that should answer that question for you. With that being said, shout out to all the new subscribers. If you're one of the new subscribers, thanks for that. We got a couple hundred new subs lately. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. If you guys have the red button and you've been watching me a while, consider making it a gray button by clicking and subscribing, or having the bell if you ever wish to get notified of my Diablo Immortal content, because we cover most of the latest news these days. Love y'all. Thanks for the thumbs up and all that, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video.